you're the owner, I mean, I haven't got too much time to.
No, Andrew and Dwight did a lot of work here, and they've been really good customers, and whether they come back or not, it's irrelevant. They're good people. Go ahead and, what do you got to get it
any
with?
kind of issue with us.
What do you got to take it out of here with? What do you have to get this out of here with? Do you have something to tow it or something?
Yeah, there's a truck and trailer right over here.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get it. Let's get it out to you.
Like,
Let's get it out of
you
here.
should pay for the parts, though.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned,
I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah. Yeah. Should I show you what we put on here?
It's like 2,000 parts that.
That's
Yeah.
$2,500.
I can do what I want. So I just wanted to tell you what I thought.
See, hey, listen,
This is a
man.
new intake manifold.
Hey, listen, man.
Yeah.
This looks pretty. I like this.
Okay, I know. I don't mean to argue, dude.
If I've been communicated with,
I know. But I've had a really bad time, dude.
so have I.
First time when this coronavirus hit, I was almost hiding.
Bro,
places, okay?
7.5 months and I've not
Yeah, I
been
know.
able to
You
work.
you're right.
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 Can you understand how,
Yeah,
from
I
my
do.
perspective,
That's what I said. That's why I want to show you what we're at and what I think you need, man.
Dude, I want peace and I want to be cool. I don't want to be in this neighborhood and cause problems.
No,
with
you're
this
not.
small
I'm not
community.
gonna. I don't hold no animosity. When I just said you could have it, you can have it. I'm not holding nothing against you. You can come here tomorrow, and I would hold nothing against you, man.
All right, man. See, I'd rather that kind of relationship, but I wonder. I hope that you can.
Yeah, you need your car,
how,
man. But I'm just saying, I spent a lot of time trying to get it. If I could get sparks to that distributor right now through your key, I think it would run and run great. That's all I can say. But I just have no way of knowing because I just can't get in here like I should.
I mean, this ain't even y'all's fault. This is
Right.
I contracted the guy in Springs to fix this, and dude took me for like $4,800.
Yeah. Well, I ain't taking you for nothing. All I can say is that Nick, I thought he was going to be in here this week to finish this up. When I talked to you last Friday, first of all, when I talked to you last night, I thought I was talking to this guy over here because his name's Mike too, and he had a timing problem. And that's when I said to you, I said something about the distributor. But anyway, I didn't even know it was you until Tabby told me later. When I told you to come get it, I didn't know it was you.
Well, I could, dude. If we had better communication and you just showed me this,
right. Take a look at your exhaust too. It's all brand new, man. I think it's going to run great when you get it going.
Bro.
When you get it going, I think it is.
But
I'm just don't know enough about this, how the system works with the fuel injection. I don't know where it gets its crank signal from.
Dude, I did more than anything else. I did concrete for a living.
Right.
Until I got hit by a car while riding my bicycle, and my back is, I'm basically disabled.
Well, I know. I am too. I got a broken neck and a broken back. That's kind of weird.
And so I'm right now doing like online college and whatnot. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to find this was my truck gonna be. I mean, think about if this was running smooth and clean. I mean, think about like going fishing. I mean, this is the dream type
I got an old
of
Bronco
truck
out here. I'm doing the same thing with.
Yeah.
I got a Bronco. I've been working on until my son rolled it.
That's what I was asking for. And I'm
it.
like, and man, you know, there's you talk about you got problems, man. I got problems in my family, and people are breaking up, and I'm trying to. And I just
we want to take care of you, man. I just don't know what to
bro.
do. I want to get it going, and if I thought Nick could come on, Nick works. He actually works on it 2 days this week. You see what shape he's in. But he came in here, but I just didn't know where he left because I had to go to where did I have to go, Sarah? The doctor or something?
You've been going to, it's been tough for everybody.
Yeah.
And Nick just had a blood clot and stuff. He hasn't been able to get.
Yeah, and I know it's not your problem, man.
But
I was at the point where
I'm in a pinch. I'm in a pinch. I literally I'm running out of money.
That's why when I talked to you Monday or Friday, and I said I'm gonna try to have it by Tuesday, I worked on it all weekend, man. I just can't get sparks to the damn coil.
So I mean, maybe. So let's say that I assume that that's true, and I can. But I was told that, you know, like 2 weeks prior, and not by you.
Yeah,
and then I'm told that, you know, that would happen several months ago.
Yeah,
and
I understand.
And I hope that you can see that how I'm perceiving that I can't get a straight story.
Right, I understand. I didn't know about all that other stuff until now, but I'm saying when I really got involved with it was basically last week.
Yeah.
Up until then, I knew it was here, and I knew we were doing this. So I helped Nick. I helped him do the exhaust, and we got this high-rise intake on it. And at this point, we had all this on, right? So then we do your oil plug, and that damn bolt was broken on the crank.
That bolt was
One of the main crank bolts was broke.
That's what made it difficult. It was hard to get that.
Well, we had to get the broken bolt out, and we almost had to pull the engine to get it. That's what the big deal was. Man.
That's where the
and that put us on. That's been the last 2.5 months. It's been that bolt.
Yeah,
And it shouldn't have been that way. But Nick had gone by that time. He had been gone, and I just had.
So,
all
do
these
you
other
have
things
any
to work
idea
on.
what would cause that bolt to shear?
No, none at all.
You have no idea?
No.
So the gentleman that had this in Springs, he was the guy that I bought this from, and the guy that I contracted that for. Basically, he resurrected it from the dead.
Right.
It had the old Q-jet, you know, those dead gum things. They never you can't hold a tune, especially at altitude, to save your
Right,
life.
yeah, for sure. Oh,
So-
that would be a great idea once it's running good, man.
So
And fuel injection.
I knew that the transmission was slipping, so I asked him to rebuild the transmission as just part of the resurrection, right?
You should do the rear
So-
main steel then too, and it would have been
So
better.
that I saw there was a leak there, and I assumed it was rear main seal.
And it was.
And I brought it in, and so what I had was oil leak. This wasn't
Yeah, I got
tuned
your list
correctly.
here, or wherever.
I-
Right.
I got it.
Yeah, so oil leak tune. I mean, the big stuff, and then the wiring was. I mean, I asked the guy to make sure that, for example, the cigarette lighter's working because I got
Yeah,
a
Nick said all that, and he was trying to get on all that, and he wanted to have it all sweet for you, dude. Believe me, he did. And we had even
Everybody
talked
tried
about
hard on
it. Believe
it.
me, let me tell you how it is with me. I got 2 Ford trucks I own, both have need transmissions, and I got my Subaru over there, my last ride, and the turbo went out.
Yeah.
And that's been months, and I ain't even had time to fix my own cars, dude. I'm driving a Bronco over here
The cracked
with the
window, one
window,
door.
the window cracked and the door barely welded on. You wouldn't think that being a shop, but that's how
Dude.
that's how it's been.
Trust me, I know what it's like to have a lemon for.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust me. I mean, this is one of these things. It's like problem child. You know,
Yeah.
they're always in trouble. But
I
you
do
just love
think
them
if you ever
anyway.
get it running, it's going to run good because fuel injection on this engine would be really nice.
But
Because like you said, carburation with altitude, and yeah, it sucks.
it don't. Well, and all this mile of vacuum hose that don't even fit
Yeah,
do
well,
nothing.
we got rid
man.
of all that air pump stuff, man.
Yeah,
You ain't going to need all that vacuum.
Get that
okay?
trash out of here.
You're not going to pass emissions anywhere,
Oh,
but you're not going
Colorado
to
ain't
you
got
don't
no
need all that
emissions
crap.
by the time
What
that's-
we end up having to doing is getting anything that's a vacuum sensor that you need for input, because you got
Yeah.
inputs and outputs on any computer stuff. So whatever sensors these that you need to have,
Yeah.
we would hook them up. But other than that, we just leave them unhooked. You just got to make sure you don't have a vacuum leak when you're done. Mainly the only thing you're going to need, can't even think of anything you need all this crap for, to be honest.
Yeah,
This is all that extra stuff. I don't have a clue what this is, man.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, some kind of fuel, some temperature sensor, maybe for your.
I don't know.
this.
You're asking a concrete
Might be
guy
that,
about.
yeah.
It's
about
so
not-
close
That's
to
got a
ready, though.
plumbing.
I mean,
That's got a
I
plumbing.
mean, dude, I
fitting
see the check engine light, and I'm like, yep, there's the engine. Check.
Dude, you have to take it today.
it is so close.
do.
If you want to wait one more week, I'll try to get it running.
I mean,
If you gotta take it, that's fine too.
I hope you got a. Man,
That's fine.
This
That's
is
fine.
bro. Listen, bro. Can
You
we
can take it with
shake
what's on it.
hands and just be
Yeah.
okay? I don't want you to get
No,
excited.
you're not gonna have to worry about it.
Just I hope you can understand from my perspective
yes.
when I'm calling and I don't get
So-
anybody and I get different stories. I feel like it was.
Yeah, you're being disrespected.
Yeah.
When you get it, what you're gonna try to get work on is to get power to that coil, to that distributor there. I think it's gonna start right up.
All right.
Okay, and I think once you get that, and you plug off some of these lines and stuff, you'll be fine.
Do we have any other parts that we're pulled off?
Yeah, they're sitting in there. The intake's right there on your front seat, actually on that cover. Now they have them pulled, I don't know if they have them or not, I'll look. It's just got headers on it now.
I do. That's pretty, man.
And they are. One plug, change it.
You know what? When I drove it up here, I didn't even realize it. This dude didn't even have that. I don't know what the numbers are, but the plug that was closest to the driver wasn't even plugged in. It was literally just hanging. I drove all the way up here.
Spark plug on the top
That
of
was
the dome.
7 freaking cylinders.
Well, right now they're not all hooked up either because we're dealing with it, okay? So keep that in mind. And these are new wires, but they're not the wires I was getting you because I just grabbed some wires off the thing over there, so I'm gonna leave them in here though.
All right.
Because they all plug in and everything.
All right.
That's got new plugs too. And it's full of oil. I'm just thinking that you can get some sparks of that thing. And
Why don't we just get this out of your way and then we can
that'll be fine. So, what's
What are
in
we
there?
gonna
Tom?
do?
Huh?
You're just gonna do all that without parts then?
Don't worry about it.
I'm just worried about this.
Look, this happens with us.
I'm gonna go ask them to pull.
There's pressure on it. So yeah,